Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so we're going to be doing Record Buster. This isn't the first video that I wanted to be uploaded this week after reset. I wanted to do my summoning video. In fact, I'm really annoyed as to what happened regarding my summoning video. Basically, I thought it would be a nicer video for you guys if I wailed a little bit and then did some full rotations instead of just the 3200 that I said I was going to do in my budget video. I thought it'd be a good surprise. I thought it'd make for a better video. I got all the way through my video as I was doing the outro. I had a power outage. My computer died. I restarted everything, and yep, as I thought, OBS did not save the video and it was corrupted. So my summoning video is basically well, it's non-existent. Okay, a little bit annoyed about that, but you know, you live, you learn, you get on. For now, we're going to do Record Buster. Now, before I go into the team, I'm going to tell you what you need. You're going to need at least 2 roving amulets. To be honest, I haven't refined this team fully. Finn removes buffs and debuffs. I know Line is worth the sack, even if the buff gets removed. Goblin Slayer, not so sure just yet. Honestly, I don't know whether this is worth. I may refine it. This is only my second run anyway with this team, so there's a lot of refining to be done. I just thought I'd share my experience with you. You know, guys, I don't do guides. I don't sit here and say, oh, this is how you do it and get this score. You know, just I'd hopefully give you a little bit of insight as I play through the game. That's just how it is. Anyway, so let's cover my team. RD is here because she removes strength buffs, which is essential. She also has KO resist, physical resist, magic resist on her skill 1, and physical resist and magic resist debuff, as well as crit and pen debuff on her skill 2. Honor, you should know what she does. She lowers physical resist, magic resist, and increases guard and counter rate. As you know, RD also heals on counter. That's what makes this team especially safe for me, because I have 2 counter healers and they're basically 2 healers and godly supports. Regardless of what anyone says, I don't care what anyone thinks, they are godly supports. Both RD and Haruhime as a combo are amazing for Record Buster. My first sack is the Line, like I already said, for the SA gauge charge. As you can see, I've got the new Asfi assist, which I only got 1 bond for in all 10 steps, which is fine, you know. It is what it is. She still does an additional 15% single target damage at +1, as well as 10% dex for all the allies on the team, which is really good. Then I have the Kid Eyes, who you can see that I have +3. This includes the Heroic Trial. I decided to use it on her because why not? On her, I have my Freya. Because she's a lower level, I need Freya on her for the additional physical resist and magic resist buff. Freya also gives the 20% strength and magic buff too. Last active slot is Alice, because Alice hits hard regardless of whatever anyone says. Now, Finn has no resistances to any element, which means her skill 1, debuffing fire resistance by 40% and buffing her fire attack by 60%, essentially gives an additional 100% damage when fighting. Yeah. Where would it else would it be? Anyway, she also increases crit rate. She just hits really hard. She's going to be effective in this fight regardless. On her, I have Outside of Rare Eyes for the 20% strength and agility buff, as well as the increased single target and AoE damage by 10%, which is it's redundant because Asfi is going to nullify that with the 15%. Like I said, the second sack I have here is Goblin Slayer for the single target and AoE buff of 20% on his skill 2. I probably need to find a better sack unit here. I just don't know who to bring right now. On him, I have the chick Hestia, who lowers wind resist by an additional 10%, and then finally I have the best combo I have on my team, which is, well, I say best combo, to be fair. Like, I should maybe bring in RD last and have Haruhime first, but I can't be bothered with that. Is Haruhime and Finn. I'm not even going to explain what they do, honestly. Quickly cover his rotations so you guys know. Okay, so as usual, every other Record Buster turns 4, 8 and 12. At the end of them, he SAs. The difference here is Finn buffs everyone by 150% strength and magic on turn 8 before the SA. So on turns 4, 8 and 12, you need to remove the buff that he's applied to himself, significantly reducing the amount of damage you're going to do on he's going to do on his SA. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the SA actually removes everyone's buffs and debuffs as well, so it's pretty it's different. And this is only the second time Finn has come back, so I'm not expecting everyone to like be completely familiar. Like I've taken it's taken me a bit of discussion and everything to remember, like, oh yeah, this is how you do it. Anyway, before I finish the rotation, I do need to mention that on turns 2, 3, 11 and 13 he will AoE, and it will do percentage based health damage. So I'm not sure if it's maximum health or current. Oh, it says here it's current HP. So if you going through this on turns 2, 3, 11 and 13, he's going to hit you hard regardless of what your resistances are, because it's percentage based. Just keep that in mind. And then to finish off, I know I cut myself off short. Besides the 2 revolving amulets, I have earth cloaks on everyone except Ardi. Ardi has a breastplate because I couldn't be bothered finding the earth cloak that I took off of another unit. That's the rotations. Make sure you had paused the video, screenshot it, you name it, get a copy for yourself. It is available in my Discord in the guides channel, which is now public. And let's get into the run. Okay, let him do his little spear spinny, because he's a big strong man. Oh, I found that funny. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting up the rotation here for myself just so I don't forget anything. Okay, so turn 1, we're not going to use skill 1 yet because it costs so much mana. We're going to skill 2 here for the debuff, skill 1 for the skill 2 here for the SA charge. We're going to buff eyes on her skill 1, debuff and buff on skill 1 here. That should cover everything. Yep, that should be about it. I do apologize if you can hear my little one in the background. You know, it's way past his hours for school now anyway. So skill 2 on Goblin Slayer here, skill 3 on eyes for the additional attacks, skill 2 here for the additional crit and pen rate, which is important here. I need the crits because it's the difference between eyes SA doing 800,000 and over 1 million. And now we're just going to skill 3 with Ardi, who, you know, recharges MP anyway. Ardi is such a good unit, honestly. So just make sure I've got everything covered. He's going to do, there we go, that is the percentage based health AoE that I was talking about. See, we'll do, let me just show you the element resistance weaknesses here, in case you didn't know. 160% weakness to wind, the additional 40% physical resistance debuff as well. It's madness. Okay, I'm gonna do this for the additional heal because I need to lower his attack with skill 1, and then we can just go on to skill 2 and 3 here. Hopefully this keeps me safe. Yep, there's the counter heals. This is what I'm saying. This team should be really safe. No, I don't really have any defensive assists here. Okay, there we go. He's buffed everyone. Then we're gonna SA with her, with eyes. Suga there. We're gonna remove his strength buff, and we're just gonna do a lot of damage and hope that this crits. Like, I honestly hope that this crits. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be in the same trap that I was last time with Reveria, where I'm going to have to keep repeating until I get a crit with every SA. Here we go, there's the crit, 1 million damage. They removed his strength buff, so it shouldn't really hurt that much. He's going to SA and it's not really going to do that much damage. Haruhime is going to take more damage than others though, because she wasn't... Wait, no, why is she taking more damage than others? You know what, it actually doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am thinking maybe if I remove Alice here, I can bring in Reveria and get more SAs, but that's something for a different video. Okay, so he's removed all buffs and debuffs, which means I need to now reapply them. I'm still not using skill 1 yet with RD, because it costs so much mana, we're gonna reset everyone's buffs here. And there's the additional attack as well, still over 100k. I love that. Honestly, the additional attack mechanic that they've put on these units, I hope they don't kill it and put it on like everyone, but it is such a refreshing mechanic to have. And now we just go back to skill 3 here. You know what, I'm going to skill 2 for the additional counter rate. Every little helps. And then we're going to skill here for the crit rate. Because like I said, we definitely... I'm going to SA every time he gives us the 150% buff with eyes. But I kind of want it to crit to maximize as much damage as I possibly can out of it. Right, he has debuffed us, I believe. What turn? Yeah, he debuffed our Earth Resistance. But I mean, he's doing negligible damage for now. It will definitely get like heavier later on. Does he have... No, so we need to reapply this because I've lost it, which is fine. It's turn 7 for now. I messed up. Basically, I messed up the rotation a little bit there. I should have waited because I used skill 2 with Haruhime instead of skill 3. It didn't extend the physical resist and magic resist debuff, which is okay. You know, I can correct that mistake now. As long as it's there for the when Eyes does the SA, it's okay. Hitting Haruhime for 1,000 though is not cool. It's not cool at all. Yeah, here we go. 70%. Cool. Right, it is what it is. I say that all the time. I don't know why. I'm gonna Yasuga here. Yep, definitely. Okay, so this should hurt like a lot. This should hurt a lot. Where are we? Turn 8. Okay, so we just need to make sure that I'm removing his strength buff after I use the SA. And to get the most out of this, I need to make sure that these crit. If they don't crit, you know, I'm losing out on a considerable amount of damage. Because you got to work it out with modifiers. Oh, okay, on the lower end, just below a mil, which is fine. It's not fine. I was hoping for above a mil every time. But you got to think how it works is you get you take the total damage you've done, multiply it by 2 for the 100% survival bonus, and then because it's difficulty 6, you times that by 7.5. So in essence, there I'm not losing. I'm not just losing the couple 100,000. I'm losing a few 100,000 and then times it by 7. But I'm losing well over, you know, 1,000,000 points every time that happens. Okay, so now this is where we're going to use her skill 1, because this is where it's past turn 9. He's not going to remove buffs and debuffs anymore, but he is going to hit considerably harder. So I need to bulk up. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully my counter heals carry me for this turn. And they will indeed. Okay, cool. Energize. We're going to Yasuga here to extend this skill 2. And we're going to increase the crit. I will okay, no counters on that. So I do need to skill 2 with Haruhime after anyway. I should have regen from RD skill. Yeah, I should have regen from RD skill 1 regardless. Just gonna check how many turns all of these buffs are on here for. That's fine. I can get away with using skill 2 now to replenish a little bit of MP. And he's not gonna SA this turn. He's gonna SA next turn, so we should be okay to do it this turn, which is fine. We're gonna skill 3 here. Everyone, we should. Oh yeah, that's the. See, I panicked. It's turn 11. That's the percentage health damage AOE right there. Regen from RD skill 1, definitely coming in clutch there. Okay, right. So we're gonna make sure we remove his buff. Extend buffs. SA here. and then just come in for the additional damage, and then pray that no one dies. Okay. I don't know, this animation feels reused. You know, like it feels like it's just been taken from something else. Nah, just below a mil. Okay, okay, everyone needs to stay alive here. I need people. Okay, there's the regen, and here comes the SA. I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm not getting the 1 million damage that I know she's capable of doing. We're just shy. I mean, it's better than 800,000 obviously, but we're still not getting the crits that we're looking for. I can live with that. I can live with that damage. And obviously, like I said, he doesn't remove buffs and debuffs anymore, so we can just SA again with eyes and hope for the best. Maybe hopefully get over 1 million this time, and then just carry on going as usual. There's only this turn and then 2 others I have to survive, so nothing significantly too challenging coming up. He's got 2 strong AoEs, a weak AoE, and then a single target next turn. Oh yeah, okay, I wasn't looking. I think we hit over 1 million there. That's cool. It's looking like everyone's gonna survive, to be fair. This should get me another SA. Yeah, this right here should get me one final SA for turn 15. Yes, yes. Oh, Alice just hits so hard, doesn't she? Like over 200k every time. And then just a cheeky little skill one for the little bit of additional damage there with Haruhime. I always do it, even on 7th zone, just on that last turn, just get a little cheeky bit of damage to push it over the edge. Yeah, I'm not too impressed. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really that impressed with this Eyes SA animation. 1.3 million, I can live with that. Can you live with that? I can definitely live with that. We're all good. We're definitely all good. Let me see what I scored now. 300. Boom. Right, cool. Okay, guys. Like I said, definitely not a guide. Definitely not a guide at all. And the worst part about this is I can score higher. You know, there were at least 2 SAs that I can remember during that didn't get over 1 million, so I can get higher. But this has been crazy. Finn's Record Buster's different and it's fun. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like if you did, subscribe if you haven't. If you've got any questions about Record Buster or need advice, jump in my Discord, jump in the comment section. I will always answer, so will my familiar, so will anyone in my Discord, to be fair. But yeah, like if you haven't, and make sure if you enjoyed it, like it. But subscribe if you're not. Follow me on any of the social media links in the description, and as always, guys, I'll catch you later.